Hey y'all, sorry, I'm running a minute behind, but I cannot find my AirPod case. I don't know where it's at. Anyways, we're just gonna have some laughs right quick because, well, why not? I can. And some people are just locals that the gift that keeps on giving. I wasn't gonna even make time to go live today. Can you guys hear me? As long as it's not connecting to, I had one in and now I can't find my case. And that doesn't want to work. That probably needs charged. I don't know where it's at. Anyways, this won't be a super long live, but oh, the gift that keeps on giving is up to no good. So give me a second. I'm going over here to find a video. Hold on. And yes, welcome in everybody. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Crazy Nurse. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Zoya. Hey, Army Tanker's Life. Ugh, my chair won't move either. Y'all, I didn't even know this happened until I was in Lisa's chat earlier, Crimes and Fashion. If you don't know who Crimes and Fashion is, she is hysterical. I absolutely adore Lisa. She is one of those people that you're always guaranteed a good laugh. I connect with her sense of humor so well, and she gives me a great laugh. So if you haven't watched her, please go check her out. I will drop her link in a moment. Give me 1 second. I don't know when this video was done, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's an old video. I don't know when it was actually made, anything like that. I was trying to figure it out, but I couldn't really figure it out. And this is one that I have never seen. It could be older. Forgotten Whispers clipped it. It's called Bitchy Betty, Defense Mode Engaged, Rewind. It doesn't say, let me look. It doesn't have the date on when this was actually from. So if anybody knows in the comment section when this video was from, I tried to go back a few days and like look at her own streams and I can't find this one where she was even wearing this shirt. So I'm really not sure when this is. Stephanie, I had no clue either. So I was sitting in Lisa's chat and one of my girls, Marcy, came in and she was like, did you see this, this, and this? And I'm like, wait, what? What happened? Oh, Kiki's jumping around. I had no idea, like no clue whatsoever. Even if this is an older one, I somehow missed it. I don't know when it's from though. So let's look. And I just had to take a laugh because this shit is funny. Now, just to give some full context here, because there is a frivolous lawsuit going on. Nobody over here speaks for me besides me. I speak for myself. So even though there's some of you with wrenches in here, this is not something that they even know I'm discussing. So she's threatening lawsuits again, or whatever this was. She had something to say, but this, I don't know when or how. I never saw this before, but it's hysterical. She, for those of you that don't know, let me play that one first, actually. Let me play the phone call. Most of you guys have seen this. Most of you guys know that this was done. But again, I speak for myself and nobody but me. Nobody with a wrench in here speaks for me. This is all, you got some energy, come at me, boo. Come over here. Handle me like a woman and keep the energy over here. Don't go blaming random people for shit because that's what that one was. Hold on. Okay. Let me go here. Just a reminder, quick reminder, months ago when MGL and Salmonella Queen herself were hanging out in Pennsylvania, they decided they were on a live stream. Betty is making comments too that I'm just like, what the hell ever. But so the phone call was made during that trip. I don't think it was done when they were live. I never saw it that they called me while live. That has been a rumor that has been going around for a long time. So just to squash that, there's also people that are saying that she thought I was Queen Bee and that's why they called me. No, that is not correct. She knew exactly who she was calling. She called me intentionally because I was critical of Molly and Molly's behavior. I've never really covered Betty. I leave that to the pros like Burnt Toast and Headstones and those guys. Like, I don't really mess with her unless she does something stupid like this. I don't even watch her shit, to be honest. Like, so again, just full context, I have no clue when this Forgotten Whispers clip is from. It could be an older clip, but the fact that she reposted it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll share the call on my page again, just to remind everybody. And Betty had to show up in my comment section and say something about it. So again, I'm speaking for and on behalf of me. And again, none of your words bother me. None of them. So let's play this just so you guys have context. To pop in and remind some people of a few things with Betty. She likes to file frivolous lawsuits, as we know, against Queen Bee and Heels in the Air. So I decided, let's take a look at what Betty likes to do. Meanwhile, she's filing these frivolous lawsuits and providing all these exhibits. But if she thinks the exhibits on that side are going to be anything, just wait until they see them on this side. She has a tendency of forgetting what she's been involved in and what she does with her free time. You know, such a journalist. Of course, this is under fair use for educational and entertainment purposes only.
If you want to accept this call, you push this button. I pushed this button and it went straight to Spanish.
And interest rate.
An interest rate.
Oh my goodness, not Spanish.
Rebecca Becky es Betty con megáfono, solo quería llamarte y decirte hola cariño, ¿cómo estás? Y averiguar cuál es tu gran problema. Mi nombre real es y contigo en Andrea Loop y solo tengo curiosidad.
Oops, I must have hit the wrong button. Hold on, let me translate for BHB.
Rebecca, Becky, it's Bullhorn Betty. Just wanted to call you, say hi, babe. How you doing? Want to find out what your big deal is. Just trying to find out, what your problem is. I mean, my name's Andra. My real name is, and you being on Andrea Loop and all, I'm just curious. Is there something I can do for you? Is there some kind of conversation we can have? Please. By all means, you see my number on your phone. Why don't you give me a call back, babe, before this gets any worse for you? Get me? Have a good day. God bless.
I just figured I'd drop this in a short and sweet little video to remind everybody of exactly who this clown is that's behind this frivolous lawsuit. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, Betty, this hasn't gotten bad for me, but it looks like it might for you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless. I will gladly play this voicemail for the judge any day. Signed, Becky, who's not on Andrea Loop. All right, so I reposted that in my community tab because they were telling me that this clip existed. So let me show you this. Again, I'm not sure when this is from. I think it's an older clip. However, this clip obviously got a reaction out of her because even if it's an older clip, the fact that I reposted the phone call, she ran right into my comment section. She is in my comment section on my community tab. And let me tell you, it was amazing. I loved every minute of it. So this was the clip that Forgotten posted.
Just pepper them. Give them the same stuff they're giving him. If they can give it, they should be able to take it, right? That's my philosophy.
Is it sped up? No.
And for all the people that watch them do this, give them the same crap back that they give him. I'm sorry. I usually don't say that, but I'm tired. If they can do it, they can take it. I'm tired. If they can do it, they can take it. I've always said, take the high road. Take the high road. We don't engage. They're not worth the time. Pepper them. I don't care. Pepper them. I really don't care. We'll go back to the way it was after they're done with their shenanigans. End of the day, we rock. We go out and do some great work. We are all over this country while they're sitting there still hating on me 2 years later. Like they still have not moved the needle one bit, but they're sitting here pointing the finger at me saying, what have you done? Well, I've done a lot. What am I doing? An awful lot. And that's why you hate me so much, because you could never keep up with Bullhorn Betty.
I wouldn't want to keep up with you, Betty. I really would not want to keep up with you at all. No, I don't even cover this bitch. Like, let's be honest here. I don't fuck with her. I don't like her. I think she's wretched. I'll tell you what I said to her, but again, probably an older clip, but Forgotten reposted it. So it obviously is triggering little BHB over there. Bless her heart.
You can't. Tell me which other person is doing all this. I've got a great true crime channel. I'm advocating literally for children. Our laws for our children haven't changed since 1965, and there is nobody fighting harder to get laws changed and updated than me.
Sure.
Why did you leave nonsense and threatening voicemail? Oh, well, that just, and it wasn't threatening at all. I just said, hi, how you doing? How you doing, babe? Right? You want to sit there and harass me? You want to sit there and harass Marissa? I'm going to call you up because I have those balls. I have the balls to call somebody up and say, hey, what's your problem? So that means I have her phone number and her address correct. So
phone number. Yes. Girl, you called me. Oh, you called me. Hold on. I got to get rid of this one. You go out because you want TREATSs and you're not getting them. But baby girl, my address, that address hasn't been correct for almost 20 years now. And honey, boo-boo child, everybody fucking knows I'm in Arizona. Unlike you, I'm not a shady little shyster. I don't care. I just moved from Utah to Arizona. You got my phone number correct, but that's probably all you've ever had correct.
if she wants to keep her crap up, she's going to be sued just like everybody else. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done. These creators are lying to you. There's creators that are literally going away, little channels that are just disappearing because we are taking them to court. We're done.
Oh.
And she will be next. We are working on the bigger channels, but I'm going to take every single, you guys don't understand. I have said I've had enough. They keep playing with me. And
please do.
Trust me, by the time we're said and done with it, they're going to be on the losing end of this. But they're going to keep trying to convince their people everything they're doing is lawful and legal, and they're not going to be held responsible. Well, it's funny because you know what? We're holding people responsible.
You're holding people responsible
for their actions.
Mm.
When you guys are done playing, you guys can come here. I'm a very strategic woman. Everything I do for strategic purposes. Think about it. We had Voice for the Voiceless calling York Police Department instead of the Poconos, right? I know what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. I know how to play their game. I know how to make them look over here while I'm doing over here. I know how to use them against themselves, and they can't stand it because they can't do that to me. That's how we roll, babe. But thanks.
Oh yeah, it is a filter, you guys, of course.
For the $2, and it wasn't threatening. I don't threaten people. I never threaten people. I just let them know. So, hey, how you doing? Give me a call, babe. Right? Give me a call. Nice to see you.
Actually, that's considered a veiled threat. A veiled threat. That's what that was. That's what the phone call was. I mean, we have all heard your own words, but continue to rewrite history here, old Betty.
Right? Oh, by the way, she didn't answer the phone, and it was put on her voicemail. So I would like her to play that for her audience. No threats whatsoever.
I've played it for my audience numerous times by now. Again, okay.
Remember,
the best part is her comments from today.
I know the law, right? No threats whatsoever. But never threaten anybody. Not by written correspondence, not over the phone. But I did tell her, hi, how you doing? Give me a call back. You see the number on your caller ID, call me back. Waiting for you, babe, right?
By the way, it was a Google number. It's not her actual number. And I have no interest in calling her back, nor would I, because the moment that I was to call her back, return her call, even though her first initial phone call was completely unsolicited, unwarranted, all of the above, she thinks, call me back. If I would have done that, she would have, oh my God, I need an RO. Oh my God, I'm going to get into register. You can only imagine what would have happened.
But I really don't care. Tell her to sue me. Everybody knows my home address. I'll look for the paperwork.
You're not worth it.
And I guarantee if she sent that to the police, they would laugh her out of the freaking police station. But go ahead.
Actually, that's not even remotely what happened. But go on and continue to tell yourself that, Betty. You got a shock if you ever continue this bullshit.
Go ahead. Hey, babe. How you doing? Got your address too, right? Trust me, in this world, you can be sued and sue. You can sue and be sued in this country. You don't like it? I suggest you shut your trap. If you can keep throwing those $2 super chats up in this thing, I'll take them. Tell me how much of a horrible person I am.
We don't
And I really, really, really would tell her to tread lightly, because I will sue the shit out of her. I'm done with your hate channels. You get it? If you have it, let's keep dancing. Let's keep dancing. Because right now, they've been having to pay me when they go to court. So if
what? What? I I don't even fucking cover this dumb twat.
She wants to pay me.
And again, I'm speaking on behalf of me, and it's a freedom of speech that I can call you any name under the book, in the book, because you're all of it. And that's my opinion. And it's America. And under the Constitution, I have freedom of speech. And I can say you're a horrible, wretched piece of shit. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it.
I'll take her damn money. Believe that. And I am as serious as a heart attack. People suck. Thank God for the good ones. Thank you for all you do. BHB, MGL, 2%, Dolly, and Justice. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even like getting into the drama. I, to be honest with you, I really don't. But you're going to learn that if you want to attack me when I don't even know you, and then you get your panties in a wad when I give you a phone call, maybe you should quit attacking me. You don't know who I am. You know nothing about me. Get your facts straight. Become an adult. Put your big girl panties on and do something productive with yourself. Because all you're doing is doing absolutely nothing but spitting hot air. You want to know why your channels aren't growing? It's because people are tired of people that complain. It is so easy to complain. Don't come here and say, I work so hard on my channel. Really? You're a woman and you're bitching nonstop. That is the easiest thing a woman can do. Like, I could sit here literally for hours and complain. Easy. Absolutely the easiest freaking thing you
That's kind of what you were doing at this point in time, wasn't it?
could ever freaking do. Guys, put one in the chat if now that you know that I called, tell me that is not hilarious. To get a nice phone call, a personal, like think about it. I took my time out of my day to give her a personal phone call. Like, who do I do that for? She should feel really special. She shouldn't be complaining about it. She should feel like, wow, like she even took the time out of her evening to say hi, right? I thought it was a nice sentiment. Well, why do you get and somebody take ASU's mom away? Why do you care? Quit trying to plug her on my channel because she can't get people. If you like her, go. Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for you, ASU. I'm going to have my mods time you out. If you come back in here with this bull crap, you're going to be blocked. So you might as well just give it up, move on. Okay? Yeah. And you know what? Again, you're saying 100% truth. Everything she said has been a lie. But somebody like you, jellyfish and all, I'm sure you don't get it. I'm sure you don't get it. So you're going to be timed out for 5 minutes so you can go and be a little child in a corner. Okay? And if you want to come back here and participate in the chat, you're going to have to grow up a little bit. And if you can't do that, you'll be removed altogether. That's how we roll over here. Okay? We're adults. We handle our own business like adults. If she can't even answer the phone and talk to me like an adult, she needs to keep my name out of her freaking mouth. It's pretty simple. Mama at 5, he lost his brother. Dolly lost his brother, and it was not expected. And, he's getting beat up by these vindictive women that don't know how to keep their legs closed and then complain because they were used and abused because they allow themselves to be used and abused. He's a dude. Okay? You know what we do with dudes? We know how to close our legs. Okay? You don't meet a guy on freaking the internet, send him a picture of yourself, meet him in an undisclosed place. You get what you asked for, and don't cry a river when you realize you were just a notch. Seriously, grow up. And if you don't want to be treated like that, maybe you need to look at yourself. I'm just saying. And whatever, any woman that sends a freaking a photo of themselves nude to a man, seriously, do not cry when you're easy. Okay, let me just explain this.
Can you wait?
People that are easy are probably not worth it, right? So if you want somebody to actually see you, you probably should be a little resistant. Make them work for it. Have some self-respect. Have some dignity for yourself. That way you probably won't be a vindictive woman that wants to throw a man in jail because you couldn't keep your legs closed. He's a guy. Just say it.
Dating advice from BHB, top of the line.
And yes, people are going to say, oh my God, I can't believe Lauren Betty's saying that. Oh, she's so mean. She's so mean. No, I tell it like it is.
That's not quite what she does. But anyways, so that's an older clip that Forgotten reposted. It must have triggered the shit out of her that was reposted though. So I saw it today because obviously I missed it. Hey, if you're going to be problematic, you need to get out, Bella. Oh, the kitties are in here with you. Go with Dad. Go with Dad. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Animal Central. So I was thinking, I was just laughing. I was having a great laugh about it, and I wasn't going to do anything, wasn't going to say anything. But I reposted the phone call just because I was like, well, let's just put it back in the community tab. So I posted it on my community tab thinking, oh, well, shit, let's see, just to remind people of what it was, of what the actual phone call said. Didn't think too much further than that. Wasn't going to cover it. Wasn't going to. This crazy bitch came over in my comments. triggered Tammy over here. The first comment she left says, "Oh, so I just picked your name out of the hat one day and decided to give you a call? That's funny. How you don't mind saying I called you, but what provoked the call to begin with? You were drunk with Molly. I have no fucking clue what provoked the call. I wasn't there. I obviously didn't even know you called me until after the fact because I listened to your voice message. You tell us what provoked it. Why are you withholding that much information from your audience? Please enlighten us, buddy. What provoked the call? Because I don't do content on you. It wasn't until the following day that you guys got a lady from Ashley Furniture fired. I'm clueless. Anybody else know what the hell provoked that call? Because I don't fucking know. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't get into the drama, remember? So remember that. So if I'm calling you, why would I be calling you? Liquid courage? Because you want to touch my fupa? I don't fucking know, Betty. I don't know what rationale plays in that head because it's very few and far between that there's even smart moments that pop out of your fucking mouth. So I'm not really sure what provoked the call to begin with, besides some liquid courage and fuck if I know. Anyways, and then she leaves another one and says, I guarantee you quit treating or creating the drama. I'll be drama free. I don't even I don't cover her. I don't cover this bitch. So my response to that was, are you lost? Seriously? Do you need a map? What is your game here? Miss Free Speech is everyone's right. Well, I don't like you, and I find you to be a disgusting excuse for a self-proclaimed advocate. You are an embarrassment to anyone who has ever actually advocated. P.S. BHB, if you didn't have drama, you wouldn't have views. Be thankful people review your stupidity because without that, you'd have nothing. Don't bite the hands that feed you because, honey, that's all that feeds you is the drama. No one is coming to you for factual, intellectual conversation, and that's okay. We all love a good train wreck, and you happen to not even be the conductor or the engineer of your train. You are similar to the caboose of the train. If you don't know what a caboose is, it's the ass of the train. We all have our purpose in life, and yours just seemingly is to give a lot of us amazing laughs on the internet. I've never seen someone so proud of the Constitution, but be so happy over their feelings getting hurt. In the words of my grandfather, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. And my other response to her bullshit was, I don't know why she's so triggered over this shit. She was so proud that she called me. It was such a nice gesture. Why are you in my comment section when I reposted it? Whining. What's the problem, Betty? You need somebody else to cover you? Because I don't think you want that. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed today? What's going on here? So I said, I have no clue what provoked you to call me. Why don't you enlighten me? Besides you getting hammered with your buddy Moose Knuckle Magoo, please let us know because I'd love to know. You two were getting wild on a live stream is all I know. And then the next day, got a lady at Ashley fired. I've never even really done commentary on you, but maybe I'll put together some of your finer moments, which I do have a shit ton of them. P.S. Andra, you are nothing but drama with a hint of little misinformation on true crime. You claim to be an advocate, but what for exactly? Your proud boyfriend, Mike, and his new MLM? I think his patches might make you a little happier. Maybe give it a try. In your own famous words, God bless. And in Becky, Becky terms, it means go get fucked. Somebody else comes in and says, Betty, all you are is drama. She comes back and says, well, that's your opinion of me. My opinion of you. If you're nothing but drama and drama and drama and another drama, so carry on. I said, did we just go back to elementary school? I know you are, but what am I? Type bullshit. What is wrong? What have you guys done to her over here? Why you guys got Betty all fired up? Who pissed in Betty's Cheerios this morning? I got to know because, whoo, poor Betty. What? I don't even watch you, crazy one. But that just goes to show that you watch me a lot. Oh, maybe that could be because you're scummy ass mod ICU. Oh yeah, that bitch that helped dox me is still one of your mods. Oh wait, and then you made a veiled threat on a phone call to me? Oh shit. That probably does suck right now, huh? That all of this stuff out there. And by the way, the police definitely did not laugh me out of their whole thing when I reported what you guys were doing. In fact, they informed me that lunatics on the internet and cybercrimes are some of the most dangerous people because they're unhinged. Now, granted, you think you know where I'm at. I'm in Arizona, bitch. Show up. I make scorpions. Have fun. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what your problem is. I have never known. The best thing that you could have done is probably just ignore the fact that I reposted that so people could hear the actual context of the phone call, because Forgotten pulled out a clip. So I pulled out the actual phone call so people can hear it themselves. I'm about context and factual information. And the point of it is, you're asking for an RO right now because you feel so threatened by people. So what is it? Are you scared of people on the internet, or you got your steel balls hanging low today? I don't know. Whatever the case may be, you're not blocked in my comment section. You won't be blocked. But thanks for the laughs, because I cannot believe how immature you are. I cannot believe. She keeps it up. I just make a phone call. Like, this shit's stupid. And all I was doing was reposting. She's so proud of the phone call, right? She is so proud of this phone call that she made. She has no problem. Like, she was so proud of it. No big deal, right? I'm next on their lawsuit. I think you should probably handle the one you're in currently. Oh, she's not in here right now. She is in my community tab over there being proud as hell. She won't show up here. None of them will. They're scared shitless. Fucking, I don't play games like this shit, though. I don't know. But it was great laughs. I had great enjoyment out of her being in my comment section, acting like a complete jackass over a phone call she's so proud of. We're nothing but drama. Kiki answered that. Yeah, that's what I gotta say, Kiki. You gonna tell him off, Keeks? Tell that crazy biatch off. Yeah, Rain Dancer. And I'm the one that she called and threatened. And people keep saying that. By the way, I'm going to squash that rumor once and for all. She did not think she was calling QB. She knew exactly who she was calling. Her and Marissa were together when it happened. They didn't think it was all QB. No, I've been a big thorn in one of their asses for a long time. They were intentional about it. They knew what they were calling. They had been saying shit behind the scenes. They'd been doing stuff. ICU, who was a part of the group that doxed me in the first place, is her mod also. Like, we can just go ahead and play it all these games. Come on, Betty, you got such big balls. Let's pull it out on the table. Why don't you, if you're so proud of all this stuff, should I pull up the streams of you bragging about all the people that you like to dox? I mean, I guess I can't really rationalize her train of thought. You threaten somebody in a veiled threat. You brag about doing it. Somebody reposts the clips of you bragging about it. I repost the phone call from months ago. And then your dumb ass comes in the comment section fired up. Hey, Betty. You know how easy it is to bait rodents? To get them to go into a trap? And get them to show their asses or basically take themselves out? That wasn't even intentional, but you walked into that. You took all the bait right there. And I didn't even bait you. I just reposted factual information because I'm so sick of that phone call getting twisted and turned into everything else. That's it. That's all. That was it. But here she comes, fired up in the comments. I'm not the one, bitch. I ain't the one. Not going to be the one for you to play with. Yeah. Queen Bella, and it did not happen on live either. Like they were not live when they called me. I don't know where that has gotten misconstrued either, but you're doing this shit to yourself, Betty. You are doing this shit to yourself. Nobody else is doing it to you. You can't control yourself. I actually made a post today in my members group about impulse control. You have none, and it's so obvious. And nobody's at fault for your stupidity, but your stupid ass. Send me a cease and desist. I'll rip it up right in front of you. You threatened me. You called me. You attempted to dox me. I'm not the one you want to play with. I don't even do content on your ass, and I'm not going to. But thank you for the laughs today, because that was great. I looked over and I'm like, this cannot be true. This cannot be fucking true that she is literally acting this way in comment sections right now. What? Hear about Lion Lady. Scorpio, nobody, I don't know who, well, there's people that try to control others, but nobody has, most of these people can't even control their own actions. They should be focused on their own impulse control, because nobody should be out here trying to control anybody else anyways. She just can't control herself. She has zero impulse control whatsoever. Most of these people do. It's easy. What about it, Phoenix? Are you talking about MGL? Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's who it is, I have no clue. I don't follow her either. She's having a world tour. She's having a meltdown central, and it's not good timing for her. Hey, some word of advice from people who don't give a fuck. Not a good look. Not a good look. Yeah, Marcy, she's making rounds again, and I'm like, you're so proud of this phone call. Why are you so triggered that I reposted it? I don't know. But so be it. They got her all hot and bothered. I don't know, y'all. Oh, wait. Did somebody block Rockabit? Who blocked? Did somebody block Rockabit? MM as in mobs? I don't even see her in here. Scorpio, absolutely there are. 100% there are. That's why it's intimidating for people when some of us just do our own thing and don't fall in line. I'll never fall in line for anybody. I don't, that's the worst thing anybody could do. And the stupid BS, the hypocritical stuff, like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Patty, she cannot help herself. She's just like, I was shocked. Like, I saw the clip, no big deal, right? Figured it was older. Figured I'd repost, since a lot of times when that stuff gets brought up, people are like, wait, what? She just called and they think it's new. So I just wanted to like shut it down, that this is the actual call, right? This is what's happening. But the fact that she can't control herself is like, whoa. You've been called some things because you're not following. I don't get that. Oh, Sheila, I wonder if she's pocket modding. Yeah, I have no idea, but I just thought it was entertainment. I was laughing so fucking hard because I was like, wait, what? What is she doing, Phoenix? Thank you, Sheila. Tell me if it's about the Marvon and Dre. I don't want to know, to be honest, because I refuse to pay attention. I've gotten a lot of messages in regards to stupid ones talking shit, and you're a shit stirrer because you ask questions. Oh, Lord bless it. Maybe I should be quiet. So asking questions is a problem. I don't know where that happened, but I'm confused. If people don't ask questions, that's fucking scary, in my opinion. I mean, if you don't question everything that's going on right now, Betty is telling the truth on the fact that they are very calculated, 100% calculated. They do everything with calculated moves. That's why Uni and QB, in my opinion, again, I'm speaking for my opinion, in my opinion only, which affects me and me only. Like, it's not going to affect anybody else. Me talking about this doesn't affect anybody else, anything like that. They are very calculated, and a lot of this was what we were watching get built up over time. Oh, thank you, Patty. It's a mess right now. I haven't done it today. Y'all, I was not even going to give this any life, but then the fact that she's in my comments, I was like, somebody buy her a clue. Catch a clue, Betty. Ask all the questions. That's what yeah, it's scary that people don't ask questions. And it's scary that people also jump into just because certain people associate with people that have credibility doesn't give them fucking credibility either. Make them stand on their own 2 feet. Scorpio, that's what blows me away. Like, I don't know who called you that or said that or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, more people need to be asking questions and demanding answers. And you're going to get a lot of answers that are double-sided and a lot of hypocritical bullshit. I'll be the first to say it. You're going to get rules for thee, not for me. You're going to get situations that are not straight across the board. That's why I stand where I stand, and I stand alone with my Islanders. Like, if you guys came in here, if I was to do some fucked up bullshit, right, I would expect the questions, but I also would be held to a standard of, you better own your shit big time. Like, I guess I surround myself with people that are very straightforward, though. Oh, Scorpio, gotcha. Okay. I have questions there on that situation, though, because I don't think Forgotten got there on her own. And that's what I'm concerned about. Now, that whole situation in itself with the T stuff, the T Kelly BS, I'm not going to be doing it. It's going to be coming out. There is a lot of stuff there. But in my opinion, based on the information that I have seen, just to kind of clear this up, that is 100% T Kelly. She has a very problematic past. She has hundreds of alts. It needs to be broke down. I appreciate the fact that Whispers wanted to get to the bottom of it, but there's a few people that were involved in that situation that I'm extremely disappointed in, because they should have shut that shit down factually right when it happened and taken accountability for their part and stop entertaining the bullshit with that. That kind of grew on its own. So then you have her over here for months still trying to figure it out when it's already been figured out. Like, but that's a whole nother day. You can't just ignore situations like that. They come back to bite you. Scorpio, possibly, but I don't think it's what people think. It's pretty straightforward on this. It's really straightforward. That whole shit started going on when I was going through absolute chaos. But what I did follow and see, I just don't know how pieces got put there. There's questions to me because that seemed really off. No, I'm not going live today at 4. I'm going live tomorrow. We're taking off for the afternoon. I hate who people who apologize within the same video makes me think about them. I'm not following. Hold on. I'm not following. Hold on. I'm missing something here. Oh, you guys are having two different conversations. Well, I have questions about how that whole situation went down. But again, I'm not going to invest much time into it because it's here nor there. But in my opinion, knowing the situation and the players involved, so I didn't have a close relationship with T whatsoever. She would come in the comment section over here, but there was always just something a little off about it to me. I knew she was lying about a lot of different things. She also was the source behind a lot of information that was being passed around about uni and other things that were going on. And I saw the writing on the wall there. So I backed away willingly a long time ago. Like I never was close to her, never messaged with her anyways, but I saw people that she was getting close to. And then I saw the downward spiral of all of that. So she has a history of passing off. Her however many alts have a history of getting people involved and doing fuck shit. So I don't know. I'm telling you, it's really disappointing because a lot of people that people think are innocent bystanders are in a lot more bullshit than they want to admit. That's why we just move on. The only reason why Betty got addressed today is because she had a comment in my comment section, and I'm like, I just made a comment and a post about impulse control, and this bitch has none. Hey, Zero. Hey, Megs. Hey, let's be honest. Anyways, any questions before I get off here? So again, just so full context, I don't know when Whisper's video is from. I don't know exactly the date of that video that Betty did. No clue. Don't care. She posted it 12 hours ago. She says it's a rewind. So it's an older video. So then just so everybody knows what's going on, I reposted the phone call that prompted that whole rant that Betty did on my community tab, and Betty came in my community section. That's why I'm here laughing at her, because channels you like getting attacked for small crap. Scorpio, I think I must be missing some of what you're talking about. Y'all, I am so deep in the hole with the 8 passengers and all of that stuff. There is so many different things going on with that. The Tim Ballard, I've been watching Tyler Feller. I'm not really paying attention to people within these communities. Plus, I border like true crime people, drama people, the OG drama community. I hang out in the cake decorating stuff. Like I hang out in so many different communities, and a lot of the Mormon stuff I'm involved heavily in. So I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. I might be missing what you're saying. Oh, God. That's what I think too, Sheila. I was thinking that too. Frustrated, love you. Hey, cutie pie. Yeah. Absolutely, Patty. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. She is the best laugh, though, Marcy. I wouldn't have known that she reposted that today until you told me. I didn't even see it to begin with. Like, that's the best part about this, is it's so funny to me. So then I'm like, oh, let's just repost the phone call. No harm, no foul, right? Oh, she's a little butthurt. I like the channels getting attacked. I started with YouTube with you. Scorpio, I'm trying to think of who would be getting attacked right now. That's what I'm trying to understand, who's getting attacked. If you don't feel comfortable telling me out here too. You can always message me, but I'm trying to think of what channels are getting attacked so I know like exactly which part I'm going in, because y'all, there's so many similarities in so many of the communities that I kind of touch feet in that it's hard to know. Oh, shopaholic, I'm sorry you have the C word. Hey, peas. Miss Leah. I know. I don't get what she's doing though, Lisa. She has no impulse control. Headstones. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm getting where you're at. Yes. Okay. Are they still getting attacked? Marcy, that was great though. Betty is going after them though, right? Betty is going after Bash and Headstones. Right? Am I following that? Or is somebody else going after Bash and Headstones? Lord bless it. I thought that was all squashed. Okay, Liz, thank you. That's what I thought. I thought all of the rest of it was squashed from what I saw. Again, I don't know. Yeah, let's be honest. That's the thing too. Even Molly, like when Molly would come back at me and say stuff, it's, in my opinion, it's not attacking. But everybody has their own interpretation of it. If you're going to give it, you better expect it back. And whether it makes it right or wrong, it doesn't. They go way lower than what should happen, but that's who they are. And we kind of know that going in. That's why, even though I was doxxed, like, it is what it is. Yes, Hope, I was there after the fact of that happening and came in after that, but I didn't know if other people were attacking. Okay. Got it. Now I think I'm catching on to what's going on. So Betty is attacking Bash and Headstones and again, we got to be careful with the word attacking. She is, in my opinion, not attacking. This is what she is. This is who she is. It's just like when I talked about her and she called me, all I could do was laugh. Was it threatening? A veiled threat? Did I take it seriously? Yeah. I mean, I don't buck to any of that bullshit, but I also got a really good laugh out of it. Oh, Marcy, I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that the meds have been rough. All right, y'all, I'm getting off here. I just wanted to laugh because her comment section this is what made me. Lisa, they're up to something. Something else is going on behind the scenes, and there's connecting pieces here that I just can't put my hand on, but nor do I care. Good tip. Scorpio, sorry, I was having a hard time following there because I was like, what piece of what are we talking about? Who are we? No, you're fine. You can use attack because I get it. To some people, it is an attack, but the problem is when we start using words like that gives them life to their words. So, oh, Betty's attacking me. Betty's never attacked me. You have to have some sort of like, I don't know, like there's no integrity with her whatsoever. So I guess, and it's not cool. It's never going to be okay that people are gone after as low as they do, but that's why they're getting called out. So when you start calling them out, whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, you have to expect that back, and you have to, which I'm sure they did. And I'm sure they're not bitching about it. But when we use words like attack to me, like that diminishes when they do the poor behaviors, because hers aren't even really attacks. They're vile, underhanded, disgusting, shady tactics. But these tactics have been in play all around for a long time. And there's moving pieces that go around. If you really look at their crew and the break off from that crew, and then the break off of that crew and how those people associate, it's absolutely disgusting, to be honest. Yeah, Scorpio, 100%. I agree with you. Oh yeah, the good Nanya. There's connecting pieces. A lot of them. And that's what, like, when I take into context, like, why would Betty have ever even called me? Like, that's why people ran with that shit. And that's why I always like to, as soon as it gets life or this stuff gets put out there, I like to shut it down, because I have nothing to hide. I don't give two shits. Betty will never sue me. Let's be honest. There's nothing to sue for. I'm not going to sue. Like, she's too busy with her other one. And I don't think anybody really wants to be in the middle of that shit. Nope, not happening. Bye, Tiff. I think they're also trying to figure out, like, who they can push the most into certain things. Oh, where was it?
In my truck.
Are you kidding me? Why would I have left it there?
Mm.
Was it on the seat?
No, it was a console.
Kyle found my AirPod case. Yeah, I agree, Hope. And that's the thing, is she will do that. Look at how proud she was about my phone call. She will do shit like that. If they have anything that they don't want doxed out there or anything, and she will fabricate a lot of the information too, just like she did. She was so proud of having my address. It was my mom's address from like 15, 20 years ago. That is one of their games, is phishing, 100%. But there's people sitting right around us in this chat that fuck with that group of people. Hey, Independent. After Doug. Doug from Northport? Doug, Megs? Yeah, Lisa, that's... Okay, thank you. Marcy, I don't think she's the only one. I don't know. There was some shady shit that I saw said about that shit too that really pissed me off by other people, and I don't fuck with that shit. Stop. You people in your weird bullshit of taking stuff off YouTube. If your feelings get that hurt about shit on YouTube, stay the fuck off YouTube. Megs, are you talking Doug from Northport? There might have been a light bulb that just went off there for a moment. It's interesting how T had issues with Doug from Northport too. Scorpio, I've been really confused. I tried catching up on a lot of stuff, and I was really confused because a lot of videos were on live. I don't know what's going on. I just whatever. That just something makes me unsettled right there with that. Okay. I'll watch it, Megs. Thank you. Yeah, I know that. I know that, Petunia. We figured that out. Yeah. Shining, absolutely. She did need help for immediate help for evacuating or not evacuating, hunkering down for the hurricane. Absolutely. The tickets and stuff for CrimeCon were purchased way before all of that happened. That was planned out months in advance. Thank you for asking, but no, 100% okay with everything there. That was she already had the ticket. She was already set to go, everything, and that was purchased as a gift, and an emergency came up, and that was it. So you can't make two things into one. I mean, you can try all you want, but that's here nor there either. That was a gift that was done. CrimeCon, yeah, whatever I said. Yeah, CrimeCon. So that was done way in advance. If you have questions too, you can always message me. You can always message Miss Leah. Miss Leah is very open about it. They were purchased way beforehand. It was what it was. So nothing there was no monetary value in the CrimeCon tickets for her whatsoever. And the hurricane came up and she had nothing to hunker down and all of the stuff. So again, yeah, you're welcome. Totally fine. Yep. They were purchased as a gift in advance. And in fact, she actually didn't even have the funds. So initially she was supposed to stay both nights, but because she didn't, in all of the things that have been going on in her life, Miss Leah, I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing, she actually didn't stay the full time that she should have, even because she couldn't afford the extra pieces that she would have had to pay out of pocket. So any other questions? I'm totally fine with anybody asking. This has been kind of a thing that I've been dealing with on the side. So. Yeah, absolutely. Any questions like that, always feel free to ask. I don't think Miss Leah would even be offended by that. Those are genuine questions that people have. Totally fine to ask. I think it's super great. By the way, Kyle and I did go on date night. It was $11.95. I have no qualms about it. Loved every minute of it. It was a great time. And I posted a video of that and her cheating on my other channel. I love it, Lisa. Yeah, Miss Leah is 100% open about everything, y'all. 100%. Like, she did, Zoya. It was so good to see her smile for the first time and like out and Captain Kurt, she's a mess. She is an absolute disaster. Yeah. Total disaster. I just can't believe how she's behaving in comment sections right now, considering what's going on. Like, why are you fucking triggered over this? I gotta go. I gotta go see my in-laws. Oh, Shining Star, you're totally fine. I don't consider that. I think that's actually when people come forward and ask questions like that, it gives us the opportunity to clarify, because there's a lot of people in the background that will not ask those questions openly and respectfully like you did. And therefore, people get really bent out of shape and really bothered. So I prefer that people ask the questions so we can give clarity, so they understand, like, these were purchased way in advance. The two things, unfortunately, had really nothing to do with each other besides timing of the event. The hurricane was completely unpredictable, and that was purchased as a gift. Like, I think it's really important for people to do that, because there's explanations usually. And if we don't ask those questions, assumptions are made. And then that's kind of how it goes. I'm almost done. I'm just answering a few more questions. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Any questions like that. And everybody, just so you guys know too, like, there was one person that did donate to our family that asked me about something, and I sent them a ton of receipts. I will post them in my Islanders group, in my members group. And the reason I'm doing that is because there's some private information on some of them that I'm afraid that they might be able to, like, I don't know. I need somebody that can either help me redact it so my address and his information is off of it, like our rental stuff. But I have no problem posting all that too publicly. But I did send some of that stuff to somebody else. So if you want to see those before, ask me. I just got to make sure that I can get it out so they cannot undo them. No, Kyle, sorry, you can't have Becky. Oh, BJ, thank you. Megs, I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you. Yeah, absolutely. Speculation and assumptions grow, and it's better just to head on with that stuff like that. It is so much better. I can do OSHA inspections. There's one part of it that no matter how many times I black it out, I can still see it. And I'm like, I'm not putting his information out here. So there's that, but I'm sure I can, if I crop it, they'll say, see, it's cropped or edited. And that's the shit I'm trying to avoid happening. So I just gotta, Megs, I'll send it to you and then you can hit it for me. I know. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm out. Anybody else have questions before we get off? No. You're fine, Shining Star. You're totally fine. Anybody can ask questions. I'm an open book too. Like, obviously we paid our rent and paid some move here and all of that stuff. Like every bit of it's here, but I still I just felt bad because I have not, there's just one thing. I don't even know if it's in here. He might have taken it downstairs. Kyle printed it all off for me, and it's the way it's laid out. Damn it. Babe. Our lease. It's our lease. And it's the payment and everything. So I'm like, I'll show you. Yeah, Scorpio, 100%. All right. I'll chat with y'all later. I'm out of here. Betty, get some impulse control. Stop responding. You're making yourself look like an asshole. Because all that was done was your phone call was reposted. Your little ridiculousness was reposted. That's it. That's all. Bye, y'all.